Today I am gonna go through on a what's my car and a car tour of my 2009 Volkswagen New Beetle Blush Edition. The reason why it is called the Blush Edition is because it has a maroon/red top and red interior with a white gold metallic paint, but it's basically a silver. Now these was only made in 2009, the Blush Edition, and they made only 1,500 of the Blush Edition. To give you a walk through the exterior of my car, so starting off, we got this Norwegian wood Beetle's license plate I got from Amazon for about $10. When I got the car, we had to get a license plate holder. And then there's the Volkswagen emblem. And if you take a look at the headlights, these are not the original headlights that the car came with. They are about added on. They're about $300. They're LED lights, specifically made for an 09 Beetle from model years 05 to 010. So it fits my car perfectly. And they are very similar to the newer Beetles, the 012s and up. And they work really good at night. And they got the same one. We got the mirrors, just like every other car has. Got a little bit of a running board here for, I think, decoration. Because these cars are so low, you don't really use them. Got the door. Got the Volkswagen little Goldbane little window palette here. And the nice round shape of the convertible back. And now you got the window, obviously, to see when you are on the highway or you're making a lane change. Your brake light. The Volkswagen logo, and this is added on. The 012s and up usually have a 3D sticker that says Turbo or Beetle, but I got this for Christmas for about $10 off of Amazon. It's a very nice and sturdy sticker. Moving along, we got this Siesta Key Florida Volkswagen sticker I got from my dad. I think it was like $5 or something. I like it because it's a bug. And then moving down here, I have my hippie sticker I got for Christmas for about $10 off of Amazon. One thing about Volkswagens is that it feels like it's a must to just like put fun stickers on it since it's a fun car. So I got this psychedelic hippie sticker, which I really like. Moving on without showing my license plate. The last sticker I have is this love bug, which was about $5 at a Volkswagen convention I went to during the summer. And it's a very iconic sticker. I see a lot of them online, but this one's all white. It's a little hard to see, but since the sun is giving me good lighting today, you can see it perfectly fine. And then you got the lights over here, your turn signals. Still around like the outer, these are the original ones. I know you can get aftermarket backlights. You got these down here, and down here near the floor, you got these. Got them on both sides. You got your gas tank here, which takes regular 87 diesel. And obviously, just like the other side, you got the egg shape or the round Beetle look. And tires, obviously, it's a car. You got the Volkswagen hubcaps, which I like. They are a little bit dirty because it has rained all week, even though I did wax my car on Sunday, but what am I gonna do? So going inside the interior of the 2009 Volkswagen New Beetle is very similar to the other New Beetles of the time. You got the steering wheel, you got the gauges, and one of the most iconic things that the New Beetles has is the flower holder. A very exciting flower holder. Now this is the original flower that came with the car. This blush one here to match the interior and the exterior roof. And these two, they came from a Christmas flower arrangement. I just put them here because they're red and I like how they look. So, and there's also a little holder here to put it in. You just turn it counterclockwise or clockwise and it locks in place. What I usually also have around the flower holder, but it fell, is this little Yankee Candle apple scent. Even though I can't really smell it, everybody else who is in my car says that he or she can smell it, so I guess it's a plus. And I just let it hang right here, right near. Now going on, the new Beetles have the simple yet really good sounding stereo, and I can turn it on. It's a monsoon, as it says right here. You can turn it out. You can get Sirius in the new Beetles. So I do have XM radio in here, which I don't really use, but I usually have the 60s on or the 50s. You can change it to the aux by just hitting this, which I do not have anything in the aux at the moment because my aux broke. But if you hold it down, it's CD, which they only allow one CD at a time. So currently I have Frankie Valli in, but I never use the CD because I usually use my phone or the XM if I am really bored. You got AM radio by hitting here. You got FM radio here by tapping it into the right. And then satellite is just for XM. Now, one thing I've realized after about a half a year of having this car is that if you hit info, it'll tell you the song title of the song, and sometimes even a year. So you can see it is the Rolling Stones' Get Off of My Cloud. This is obviously to change the station. This is to change the station as well. These are like certain radio stations. So like if I hit 6, you get, I believe, classic vinyl. And then I have 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and I think 90s on this one. Yep, 90s. You can hit these buttons. I don't know what this one does all that much. Or that one. This shows you the category, even though you can tell it's pop. Category again, pop. And now going back to the CD. It's very easy to take out the CD. You hit this little button right here. And just like that, the CD pops. You got Frankie Valli Ragdoll. In order to put it back in, you slightly put it, hear a little sound, and you push it in. And it pops in just like that. So down here, you got your climate control. So to turn this is cold and this is hot. Right now I like to have that medium because it is actually really nice out. And this is to control how much heat goes out. 0 being the lowest and 4 being the highest. This is where you want your air to come out. I usually just have it on the face and the legs. But you can also have it on the legs or just the face. Going down here, this does have heated seats, as much of the leather Volkswagens do, and the new Beetles are very known for having very hot seats, just like the Audis, because they're the same car. I usually like to have mine on 3 or 4, but since it's nice out, I usually have it on 2 or 0. The passenger also gets the same kind of luxury with 5 different settings, but 5 is very, very hot, so I like to, if someone's driving with me, they usually like to have it on medium. This is the back window to get off the fog if it's raining. And down here you got the, not really a cup holder. I bet you can fit a cup, but you get your 12 volt outlet right here, which I have a Bluetooth radio connector so I can stream music without any wires, and a charger for my phone. I don't really put anything down here, but many people can put stuff down here. Going back, just like many other Volkswagens, this is an automatic. You got reverse, neutral, drive, and sport mode. And you can shift it, but I do not know standard since I'm only 16 and I only had to learn automatic for driving. So right now it's in park, obviously, because it is not moving. Emergency brake, which is nice. The part I did miss on because of the phone call is the cup holders, which are pretty big for the passenger and the driver. Pretty deep too. Usually put sometimes change in there, but I recently cleaned the interior of my car and took most of the stuff out. You got the armrest, which has the blush leather on, and to open it you just got this little tab and you just pull it up, easy peasy. Again, I cleaned my car, so sorry if I don't have everything. Got a Starbucks card and some pepper spray. Folding it back down, and one thing I do like about this car is that you can set the height of the armrest using this little button. So if you want it really high, you can pull like that, or if you want to have it lower, you push this and you bring it down. But I like to have mine medium if I ever do drive with one hand, or if the passenger wants to have their armrest like this, I like to have it on medium. It also gives me a good view of and space to do the convertible top and the 12-volt outlet. Going back from the passenger side, you don't really get anything. You obviously get a storage bin there, just like the driver's side, and you can lock and unlock the car. Got a nice big speaker down here in the glove box, which I'm gonna open but not really go through because it has a lot of my personal information from the DMV and car insurance. But it's pretty big, and you got the airbag right there. Nice vent there, and more speakers throughout this car. So yeah, let's take a look at the back. So the back, people say it's tight, but for me, I find it actually not that bad. I don't really ride in the back considering it's my car, but if we do take it for a spin or my dad wants to drive it because he has nothing else better to do, sometimes I like to sit in the back. You get, I think, 4 speakers. Got these bad boys here, and obviously on this side, got them here. You got a little pocket to put your stuff, which is actually pretty big. It goes pretty deep. And obviously, over here, you can put stuff here, like paperwork or anything. You get actually a big cup holder, only one though, down here. And actually, behind this, you get another 12-volt outlet next to the convertible function. So the back I actually find pretty enjoyable. I mean, it's not the biggest, but this car is also not that big. Got the back over here. The top, obviously you can see pretty good view of the neighbor's house. Seats are pretty comfortable. And this is for if you have a bigger thing and you want it to pop through, but I have it locked because I don't really have anything in my trunk. Moving on to the trunk, it is actually not that big of a trunk. It's very tiny, which is one thing I actually don't like about this car, but it works. So you got this tiny little thing. You get a little more space over here. Obviously, they have the little tab right here in case you get trapped in. You just pull it, obviously. But there's nothing much exciting about the back of my car other than that I have a shopping bag since Connecticut taxes for bags. Now, to take the convertible top, it is a little more time consuming than the newer Beetles, the 12s and ups. So first of all, you want to put your car into ignition, so all the little lights pop up. You can tell I have 85,551 miles. Turns on. Now here's the convertible right here. But the thing is, you gotta press this. The little latch comes down. You turn it counterclockwise, and the windows roll, and you push it up a little bit so it's not completely locked in place. and then you hit the button, you pull it up, and then it pops up like this. And then what I like to do is just push that in, so it's less time consuming. So the top goes down, not the quickest, but still pretty quick. And you will know that the top is down when the temperature goes back up. So when you actually put the top down, the little car symbol comes here, indicating that you are taking the top down. So it is completely down. And going out, you got a perfectly good convertible. My car does have the boot because this is actually a new top that the original owner put on right before selling it. So this is about a year old top. And it does come with the boot, but the boot is dirty and it's at my dad's. But the top is a nice maroon color and I really like it. Now going back, since the ignition's still on, if you want to take the top up, it's counterclockwise. Push it down, a little button indicating the convertible, and you hear the little noise, and just like that, it'll come up. That's the little signal indicating that the top's going up or down. Take the latch, pull it towards you, and then with counterclockwise, you push it, and then it locks in place, and you just press it like that. So it's really easy. Roll the windows up, and one thing I like about this car is that if you take on the windows, they all roll down like this. You get a pretty good view of what is happening around you. Pretty big window, and each one of these have the window. So this is for the back, and this is for the passenger, and this is for the driver. And they are automatic, so most of the time, if you just hit the button once, the window will actually lift up, which is pretty dandy. So turn the ignition back off before I waste my battery. Here are my keys, by the way. You get original keys, by the way, even though nobody really cares. I got this Volkswagen lanyard from Amazon. And this little keychain I got for $3 from Five Below. Pretty like it because it's colorful and it's the yin and yang. And yeah. And one more thing before I end this video. You can't really see them in the day, but I did get these for Christmas. They're little things that indicate the Volkswagen logo. I don't know if you can tell, but a little light comes on. And at dark, it shows the Volkswagen logo on the ground, so it kind of gives you a light on where you're going. And yeah, thank you guys very much for checking out this video of my car. Hope you guys like it. If there's any questions that you want to know about this car, just let me know. And thanks for watching.